What's up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live to talk about the upcoming Overlay DFS slate. So, this video is going to be a little bit longer than usual because I'm going to go over the progressive slate in the matchup shop slate. So, basically, just starting off, we have Patrick Mahomes versus Teddy Bridgewater in the matchup shop. So, similar to what I said before, I wouldn't mind getting Teddy Bridgewater at +7, but I'm mainly on Patrick Mahomes. I think he does a lot better in this matchup. So you can get to Patrick Mahomes if you want to, but overall, I'm getting to just a meh play. Lamar Jackson versus Philip Rivers. This is another just a meh play. I'm not really on either guy. This isn't my favorite. The ones that I'm really liking though is the Russell Wilson versus Josh Allen. We've seen the line move a lot. I'm still getting to a guy like Russell Wilson. He's been unstoppable this season. I'm liking him a lot more with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Give me Russell Wilson over Josh Allen this week, even at negative 2.5. Daniel Jones line moved also. I'm glad I caught him at negative 0.5. I mean, that's pretty crazy to me how the line's already moved to -2, but I'm still getting to it. I'm still loving Daniel Jones at -2. Ryan Tannehill versus Nick Foles is just a mad play to me. I'm liking Ryan Tannehill though at -3 a lot more than Nick Foles. Tyler Lockett versus DK Metcalf. So each week we've seen the other guy go off. So this week is the Tyler Lockett week. I'm liking him a lot more than DK Metcalf. This is his week to go off. I'm liking him a lot. Stephon Diggs versus Cole Beasley at -6 is a lot for me. I'm not on either one. Similar to Devin Singletary, I'm not on either one at all. The one that's interesting to me, though, is Dalvin Cook versus Adam Thielen. Lock in Dalvin Cook at -6.5 while you can. Justin Jefferson is the main guy in the backfield or in the offense for the receiving guys. He's over Adam Thielen. He's looked at a lot better than Adam Thielen has. Give me Dalvin Cook, though, with the 4 TD potential upside. We've seen him go off each slate. Give me Dalvin Cook, even at -6.5. Travis Kelce versus Tyreek Hill, two very similar plays. I'm not on either guy. Connor edwards and Le'Veon Bell are splitting carries. I'm on either one. Robert Anderson versus DJ Moore facing the Kansas City Chiefs defense. Nah, to me. The interesting one to me, though, was Darius Slayton versus Sterling Shepard. I'm taking Sterling Shepard with the upside with Golden Tate now out. He's facing disciplinary, basically. He's not on good terms with the coaching staff right now. He's out for this game, so give me Sterling Shepard. Allen Robertson versus David Montgomery, not on either guy. AJ Brown, not on either one. Will Fuller and Brandon Cooks is an interesting one. I can see you getting to Brandon Cooks, but be careful with that one. Alvin Kamara versus Derrick Henry is just another one I'm not really on either guy. Justin Herbert and Derek Carr. I know this is a tough matchup, but give me Justin Herbert slightly a -4.5. If this matchup moves even more, I would be careful with it because I can see Derek Carr doing well with Darren Waller. But then again, Justin Herbert has been going off, but he might be without Keenan Allen, so watch for that. Chase Edmonds versus Josh Jacobs. Give me Chase Edmonds at +1. He's the pass catching upside. He's basically in an easier offensive scheme than Josh Jacobs. With Josh Jacobs now questionable, it scares me with his injury status, even though he is playing. I like Jason Edmonds a lot in all formats. Tua versus Murray. Give me Kyler Murray at -7. That's not my favorite. DeAndre Hopkins and Kirk isn't my favorite. And Chase Claypool and Juju is a similar play. So just a man matchup to me. My favorite play, as you can tell, is the Russell Wilson and Daniel Jones ones. I love that, and I love Tyler Lockett. Those three would be my main ones if you want to do a parlay. Other than that, these other ones with Tannehill, Cooks, Shepard, Herbert, Evans are just okay. I mean, they're good plays, but they're just not as confident as I am with the Daniel Jones, Wilson, and Lockett ones. Let's go over to the progressive slate now. We'll look at that and go from there. So let's just click on this one. We'll go with this. And we'll just kind of go from there. So with the matchup shot now officially done, we're going to hopefully go to the progressive slate if it even loads. I hope it loads. So we'll just kind of go from there. If not, we can go from my phone. It's not going to, maybe it'll load. We'll see. There we go. Okay. So Patrick Mahomes versus Russell Wilson. This Russell Wilson matchup is going to be a much higher scoring than Patrick Mahomes is. Patrick Mahomes may be out of the third quarter if they blow this team out. Give me Russell Wilson easily. Deshaun Watson versus Kyler Murray. This is a scarier one to me, so I might stay away from this one. Josh Allen, lock and load him in this matchup again over Lamar Jackson. I love him a lot more. Herbert versus Matt Ryan's an iffy one to me, but I will take Justin Herbert because Calvin Ridley is more than likely not going to play. Ryan Tannehill versus Derek Carr is an iffy one to me. Big Ben, give me him easily against the Dallas defense compared to the KC defense in Bridgewater. Cousins and Drew Lock, give me Kirk Cousins easily. Dalvin Cook and Derrick Henry, I love Dalvin Cook a lot more than Derrick Henry. Josh Jacobs versus Chase Edmonds, that's an iffy one to me, but I like Chase Edmonds. James Conner over CMC is a scary one to me, so look out for that one. David Johnson versus Todd Gurley. I like Todd Gurley slightly more, but I can see David Johnson winning this. David Montgomery versus Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I wouldn't mind getting the David Montgomery. DeAndre Hopkins versus Julio. It's a close one to me. DK Metcalf over Stephon Diggs. Maybe so. I think Lockett goes off more so than Metcalf this week. Give me Stephon Diggs. Keenan Allen might be out because of his symptoms with COVID, so watch for that play. But if I had to pick, I would just not be on either one. Scary Terry versus Robbie Anderson, not on that one either. Not on the Allen Robinson one. I think Justin Jefferson's over Adam Thielen this week, and I like Brandon Cooks over DJ Moore. I think Justin Jefferson's the main guy of the Vikings offense over Adam Thielen. So that pretty much wraps up for me, guys. If you have any questions, you can always hit up my Twitter. I'll be on there 24/7. You know I always am, other than I'm at work. So that's pretty much, wraps up for me, guys. Hit that like button for me, guys. Hit that subscribe button. That helps out a lot. I hope everybody has a good and safe night. Have a good one, everybody.